very happy. Are you happy in your relationship?
Yes, this relationship is a happy place for me. It's like
Jennifer Hudson just flipped the whole script on Common, and the streets are buzzing like never before.
I love that you use the word happy place.
no, but seriously, it's like for me, it's one of those.
This isn't just another breakup whisper. This is a full-blown shockwave shaking up their love story, and the whispers about a new man in Jen's life are getting louder by the minute. Let's not forget, Common once went public calling Jen one of my greatest blessings, and even bragged they were equally yoked. Sweet words, right?
Things where I found where I can seeing her happy actually makes me really.
But now people are asking, was that just a cover-up? Because behind the glowing praise, the cracks might have already been showing. Hudson's been out here gushing about her happy place being those late-night calls with that man of mine. But the tea is, insiders are saying that man might not be Common anymore. Imagine him thinking he's locked in, only to find out Jen's heart might have already moved on. That's not just a curveball, that's a straight-up knockout punch to his ego. And here's where it gets messier. The alleged receipts. The kind of jaw-dropping proof that makes fans gasp out loud and forces everyone to pick a side. By the time this smoke clears, this isn't just celebrity drama. It's a pride war, a power play, and a love story turned public showdown with everything on the line. Don't blink, because the next twist could change the whole game. And if you love the messy details, hit that subscribe button to Juicy Reel so you don't miss the wildest updates.
Most important things in my life, in my whole journey in life, the friendship, the partnership, the life partnership, just the connection. Byron, to have somebody who's as talented and just soulful and.
But let's rewind for a second. How did we even get here? This drama didn't just pop out of thin air. The cracks were showing long before anybody dared to say a word. Common and Jennifer Hudson's paths crossed years back. Two Chicago heavyweights, both award-stacked, both legends in their own lanes. You'd catch them side by side at charity events, music shows, and then boom, 2024 came, and the two starred together in the sci-fi thriller, Breathe. Now here's the thing. That film wasn't just another Hollywood paycheck. Insiders swear the chemistry on set was impossible to ignore. By early 2023, the paparazzi had already been snapping them in Philly, Chicago, and Malibu. Photos started floating around. TMZ threw out the Just Friends headlines, and both of them kept it cute with those joint interviews. But let's be real, the internet wasn't buying that act for 1 second. Then came July 2024, and Common jumps on the Mama I Made It podcast. Around the 20-minute mark, he's glowing, calling his relationship with Jen one of my greatest blessings, and even dropping gems about alignment and being equally yoked. On paper, it sounded romantic, but fans weren't fooled. Something in his tone gave it away, like he was trying a little too hard to make this love story about him. The streets caught the shift, and that's when the whispers started to get louder. And if you're hungry for the rawest details, hit subscribe to Juicy Reel. You know we're just getting warmed up. See, this wasn't just a sweet, we're in love kind of story. It was Common turning it into a flex. His whole angle sounded more like, look at how much I grew to deserve her, and people definitely caught that vibe. Meanwhile, Jen kept things way more low-key. She focused on her talk show, her music, and only dropped little gems here and there, like when she called him that man of mine at the Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival. Cute, but nothing gushy, nothing over the top. Yeah, he popped up on her show once or twice, but insiders were whispering something different.
Like gifted and can do all these different things and is one of the greatest vocalists of all time and just this pure artist, man. Like she's a special artist, but then to have someone who, most importantly when it comes to relationship, is just like it's like equal yoke. Y'all can.
Jen wasn't feeling how much of their romance was being used for Common's public image. She wanted privacy, not some performance piece for the cameras. And trust me, this is where the cracks really started to show. Because then came the night that flipped everything upside down. Right after the Grammy hype cooled off, Common slid into an exclusive post-awards party at Delilah's in LA. No cameras inside, but come on, industry folks in that spot can't keep secrets even if their lives depended on it. Word got out quick. Common was spotted getting real cozy with a tall, model-type beauty in the corner booth. And here's the kicker. This wasn't just a friendly vibe. He had his arm around her, laughing, whispering in her ear, looking way too comfortable for someone in a committed relationship. And the coldest part? Jen didn't hear it from him. Nope. She found out the same way we did, through the whispers floating around online. Imagine seeing headlines about the man who's supposed to love you being wrapped up with someone else. That sting hits different. Stick around, because the receipts from this night had fans shook. And if you don't want to miss what comes next, smash that subscribe button to Juicy Reel right now. This wasn't just about some man being spotted with another woman. No. For Jennifer Hudson, this was straight up public humiliation. Remember, she's kept her dating life locked down ever since her split from WWE star David Otunga. And now, boom, the story explodes, dragging her name through messy gossip blogs. In Hollywood, image is currency, and Jen isn't just anyone. She's an EGOT winner with her own talk show. That means her name isn't just tied to love stories, it's tied to money. Advertisers, producers, sponsors. So having your man linked to random models in the headlines? That's not just personal, it's business. By this point, insiders say Jen already froze him out in private, threw shade in public, and had half the industry buzzing about their patterns. But then she went even further. And this time, it wasn't just words, it was strategy. Now let's be real, no one's holding smoking gun proof, but you and I both know how this game works. Common didn't address it directly. Instead, both their camps started running damage control like pros. Jen's team allegedly pushed the line that she was laser-focused on her work and family, and that her personal life was off-limits. Meanwhile, Common's reps played nice, claiming they remain good friends, and that the messy headlines didn't reflect the real situation. From a PR perspective, Jen's revenge was genius. No direct mudslinging, no messy rants, just silent dominance. She kept her image spotless while letting fans connect the dots on their own. And that silence? Oh, it spoke louder than any clapback ever could. Common and Jen couldn't be handling this more differently. His vibe? Defensive, dismissive, trying to brush it off. Jen's vibe? Calm, collected, unbothered, and in the court of public opinion, the one who stays cool almost always wins. But here's the twist. Nobody actually knows if they've officially broken up. No joint statement, no clean, "we're done" announcement. Which means every sighting, every IG post, every tiny interview clip becomes a puzzle piece that fans are desperately trying to fit together. And just when the story looked like it was cooling down, boom, a blind item dropped that set everything on fire. It hinted that Common's alleged new boo might actually be someone from Jennifer's inner circle. If that's true, this isn't just messy, it's betrayal on a whole new level. Since that blind item surfaced, Common has gone ghost. No new interviews, no social media updates, no casual paparazzi strolls. For a man who's usually comfortable in front of the cameras, that kind of silence? Suspicious and loud. But here's the detail almost nobody's talking about. PR insiders say the brands tied to Common are watching this play out very carefully, because while a little romance drama is one thing, clashing with Jennifer Hudson is another story altogether. This isn't just any celebrity. This is a woman who's one of the most bankable daytime TV hosts alive, who can pick up her phone and call Oprah if she wants to. So while the official relationship status is still a mystery, the fan-made narrative is crystal clear. Jen is being crowned as the classy queen playing chess, while Common looks like he's losing at checkers. And trust, the next move in this saga could flip everything again. Hit that subscribe on Juicy Reel, because you don't want to miss what drops next. Now, here's where the story flips. While Common's been ghosting the spotlight, whispers started bubbling that Jennifer might not be losing sleep over him at all. Word on the curb, she's already moved on, and the name being floated is somebody with real influence, not just another random face in the room. Allegedly, Jen's been spotted at a couple of late-night industry dinners with a high-powered exec type. Not a singer, not an actor, someone behind the scenes with major pull in Hollywood. And here's the part that really got folks talking. These weren't just friends meetups. Sources claim the body language was giving straight-up couple energy, hands grazing, leaning in close, private laughs nobody else was in on. And fans didn't miss the breadcrumbs. A mystery man started popping up in the background of a few blurry candids, and then Jen shows up to a taping looking extra radiant, like a woman who's got a secret she doesn't mind the world guessing about. Suddenly, the narrative flipped. While Common's out here ducking the cameras, Jennifer's the one glowing and in control. But don't get it twisted, this isn't just about romance. If Jen really is tied to someone powerful in the industry, the stakes go way up. We're talking moves that could shift her influence even higher, while Common fades into the background. For a man once bragging about being equally yoked, that's a hard fall to swallow. And if this new romance turns out to be true, then the headlines about Common's model moments might not even matter anymore, because Jennifer Hudson would already be 10 steps ahead, playing a whole different game. Stay locked in, because the next twist could expose exactly who this mystery man is. Subscribe to Juicy Reel now. This ride is just heating up. So who is this mystery man that's got Jennifer Hudson glowing like never before? The whispers are getting louder, and fans are piecing together clues like detectives on a mission. Word is, he's not just some Hollywood background player. This guy is plugged in with serious industry clout, the kind of power most celebs only dream of being around. Allegedly, he's tied to one of the major film studios and has a hand in greenlighting projects that shape careers. That alone has people buzzing, because if Jen is aligning herself with him, we're not just talking about romance, we're talking about a power move that could level up her empire. But here's where it gets juicy. Some insiders claim this man isn't exactly a stranger to Jen's world. He's been in her orbit before, quietly, never front and center, but always around the deals, the events, the moments that matter. And now, he's suddenly being spotted a little closer, a little more often, right when her split rumors with Common are hitting fever pitch. Coincidence? Or a carefully timed entrance? Fans are even pointing to a slip-up at a recent gala, where Jen walked in dazzling as always, and a certain exec was seen shadowing her moves all night. No PDA, nothing obvious, but the energy? Unmistakable. Social media caught it too. Clips of him lingering nearby went viral with captions like, "That's not just a colleague." If this is the man she's really entertaining, then Jen isn't just moving on, she's upgrading in every way possible. Common disappearing makes sense now because how do you compete with that? And trust me, the receipts waiting to drop on this could shake Hollywood to its core. Subscribe to Juicy Reel, because when his name finally hits the blogs, you'll want to say you heard it here first. Right now, Common's being painted as the same charming guy who just can't stop repeating his own patterns. Fans are even clowning him online, calling him Common being common. The big question, did he really just fumble the most high-profile relationship of his career? Or is this mess way deeper, maybe tied to someone connected to Jennifer's own circle? Or could it all just be internet detectives blowing up whispers into a full-blown scandal? Either way, this saga is far from over. Because the next public move, whether it's a bold red carpet appearance, a surprise duet drop, or another shady Instagram post, is going to tell us exactly where they stand. Every little detail now feels like a clue, and fans are watching with eagle eyes for the next slip-up. So, what do you think our